Ranger Michaela, can we go to Myrtle Beach State Park tomorrow?
Of course we can, Aiden. So let's take off your slippers. And no more playing. It's time to say goodnight to your animals and sleep well.
Okay. Good night, Ranger. Good night, Squirrel. And most of all, good night, Shark.
Twas the night before holiday, and all through the park, not a creature was stirring, not even a shark. The lights had been hung on the pier with care, while the sea oats danced in the frosty air. The visitors all nestled away in their tents, enjoying the moonlight and ocean breeze scents. The rangers, exhausted, headed to bed, hoping tomorrow some joy could be spread. When out of the ocean there arose such a thunder, it left all the park rangers dazed and in wonder. Badges and boots grabbed up in haste. Ranger by ranger, they struggled to keep pace. In one large formation, they headed towards the pier, through the maritime forest, where they saw some cute deer. Upon their arrival, disbelief in their eyes, as a seahorse carriage rose up from the tides, with a little old surfer, so gnarly and bright, his Hawaiian shirt was totally out of sight. As the waves rose in size, his presence outstanding, as loggerhead sea turtles braced for his landing. The visitors had awoken and all huddled around to see what Beach Santa had brought to the town. But in that special moment, they noticed a frown. Still and silent, Beach Santa reached for the ground. A cigarette butt he held in his hand as he glared at the litter strewn across the sand. As a tear stained his face at the thought of pollution, the gull swept in with a quick solution. We'll gather the creatures from both land and sea and teach these park visitors how they ought to be. They started on the beach and headed down the shore, picking up bottles and trash galore. Then off to the campground they made with some haste to help the raccoons clean up their waste. Twinkies, juice boxes, soda cans, and plastic, the squirrels in the trees all shouted, "Fantastic!" Then out of the forest came a red fox who said, "Follow me, we still have a lot." On the way to the forest, a pup they spotted, free of its leash, how it gleefully trotted. But under the rules, a pup can't run free. So the owner called, "Here, pup, get back on your leash, and you can help us when we clean up the beach." So into the forest the visitors now tread, only to be greeted by a giant yellow head. A yellow rat snake it was, hanging down from a tree. It startled some guests who started to flee. But he hissed, "I come in peace. I mean you no harm. There's really no reason to sound the alarm. The forest is in trouble, and I need some help. A guest left his fire, and my home's gonna melt." So they put the fire out with water and sand and helped save the rat snake's most precious land. Then just as the guests started to pack their things, an eagle flew in on its beautiful wings. We're not done yet. There's still trouble near. It's extremely urgent that we head to the pier. An injured dolphin washed ashore, tangled in fishing line from the night before. We often forget to recycle our line, and it doesn't decompose for a very long time. It's very important to keep our trash out of the land and sea. It helps keep our creatures wild and free. The sanderling birds helped save the dolphin, who swam away, whooping and hollering. Now Beach Santa was impressed by all he had seen. The people and animals helped get the park clean. They all reminisced about all they had done. Good times or bad, there was no shortage of fun. As the sun began to rise, they all went on their way. Both people and animals would remember this day. The rabbits and lizards headed back home. Free now they were to frolic and roam. And into the ocean leapt the crabs and jellyfish, for they had been granted their holiday wish. A smile bright as his shirt came across Santa's face. He was so proud of all for cleaning this place. So he summoned his carriage and gathered his things. His time at the park had come to an ending. And as his carriage started to take him away, he shouted, "Y'all have a great holiday. This park is our home, so let's keep it this way."
Thank you, Michaela.
Yeah, Aiden.
I think we should help Myrtle Beach State Park clean up today.
I agree. Maybe we'll even see a shark.
That sounds fun.